Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone had a good day. It was so awesome that the sun was out. And I was sitting outside earlier on my porch and I seen a beautiful blue heron fly by, and it landed in the pond by the neighbors. And it was just so awesome to see it. And I was so blessed to be able to watch it. And then I realized that all the fish in my pond were eaten probably by a blue heron last year. So I wanted to scream some profanity at it. Made me laugh. I'm wearing my daddy's hoodie representing Midwest Tool and Cutlery, Sturgis, Michigan. So hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Love you. Thank you to everyone who's watched my previous videos. I think it's been about a week since I launched my channel. So it's really the bare bones right now, and I'm hoping for better things to come. Maybe some props and cool stuff. But for right now, I'm just taking it a day at a time. And I'm going to do things a little differently. I have pulled 4 cards for tomorrow's energy. It'll be Wednesday, May 23rd. So we have hump day in the house. And I'm not sure what the weather report is, so let's just keep our fingers crossed that we're going to have more sun. The rain's been awesome for, the greenery and washing the pollen away, but let's face it, it just gets depressing after a while. So I also, this time I decided to pull the same Keepers of the Light and the Romance Angels cards, but I have not looked at them yet. I figured we could look at them together. So I felt led to do that. So let's get started with the reading for tomorrow. Now, these energies are fluid, so it could have already happened or it's about to happen. But basically, this is what Spirit wanted us to know. And it is a very interesting journey that all of us have been through. I'm going to relate this to romance, and then whatever else, whether it's finance or health or job, I will announce that. So we'll get started with your first card. It is a scary card to see. It is the 3 of Swords. Yes, this is the heartbreak card. Wah, wah, wah. I think everyone can understand this emotion. It probably doesn't need a ton of explaining. But the thing that you don't realize about this card is it means that you have been through the heartbreak and that it's taught you a lesson. And these swords are here to remind you that you are no longer going to be in this position. Spirit told me that the scars are there to remind you not to go back to what hurt you. Thank you, Spirit. So even though this is a scary card to see, I'll continue with the reading, but this is not as scary as it looks. This is something that is unfortunate, but it's what we do from this point is what really matters. So let's go on with the reading. Your second card is a major arcana. It is the Tower, but it is in reverse. Again, this can appear by first sight to be a very scary thing. We have a lightning bolt hitting this tower and this couple's falling. And this tower comes crumbling down. And it's in the reverse. So what I'm getting is the tower came as an intervention from the universe to move us forward and stop us from being stuck in this position of feeling the heartbreak. The lightning bolt came to stop the continual bleeding. Thank you, Spirit. The bleeding had to stop. It was in the reverse, and next to this card, I'm getting that some people are refusing to move on from this. So we have major arcana here to remind us, especially in the reverse, pay special attention to ruminating on what happened and what was lost. It's okay to acknowledge it, but Spirit just told me it's okay for the bird to fly over your head. Just don't let it make a nest on top. You know, fleeting moments of remembrance are okay. Just don't stay stuck. The tower came to stop that. So it was in the reverse. So it's just a special reminder to move forward. So it's beautiful. So our third card, again, it can look scary. It is the 10 of Swords. Swords represent emotions, just like this is emotions are which, you know, heart and emotions are pretty much the same, as we know. But our thoughts, my bad. These are more of the mental. And getting stuck in that heartbreak, the tower came. We're kind of getting a little stuck. Funny, I said stuck, right? This is actually the completion of the suit of the tens. This happened. And next is the ace, which is the new beginning. This is a person that's really, really, really had a lot of people break their heart. And the tower came in your life to stop it. And this is actually the end of it. Don't stay laying on the ground with those swords. It is over and it's beautiful. As scary as these cards can look, this is a great, great energy. And your next card confirms it. And when I seen this, this is the most amazing card, is the World. This is the last of the major arcana. We have 21, which means completion. And this is, the cycle is over. Yay! This cycle is over. All these cards here, every one of them, every one of these cards is a completion and a moving forward. It is time for us to not stay stuck in this. And this happened for a reason. It was hard to figure out at the time, but once the dust cleared, aren't we all grateful that we're no longer in that relationship? Romantic, friendship, family, co-workers, just we're not stuck in the heart anymore. We're not stuck in the back anymore. It's over. The tower came and the universe is telling us that this karmic completion is over and we can be strong. And I love this energy. Even though they can seem like, except for the World, these cards can seem scary. But when I laid this down, it just felt so much peace. And it's not like you have to just forgive and forget. It's easier said than done. But the universe, God and Goddess, and your higher power, whatever you believe in, is nudging you right now to say that it was for your higher good. And do not refuse that gift. The lightning bolt was the gift. And it's hard to understand sometimes. But if we really, really sit down and think about it, we're grateful that that tower fell. And whatever we needed to learn and the lessons have been satisfied and complete. And let's not, this was in the reverse. Let's not refuse that. Beautiful, beautiful message, especially when I seen the World. I was like, yes, it's like the last, the Fool's Journey. The Fool is the 0 of the start of the major arcana, and this is the 21. So the Fool's Journey is over. We're not fools anymore. We are moving on, and we're building something that's going to sustain a lightning bolt. This didn't. This did not sustain a lightning bolt because it wasn't supposed to. Why would something stand that is doing this to you? Would you want to stay like this? Huh? Not me, not today. So what you build from here on out, will sustain the storms in life. Thank you, Spirit, because your lessons are learned. You will no longer build a foundation on shaky sand. So together, let's look at the Romance Angel card together. Interesting. It says separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I'm getting from this is that it's time to separate yourself from what hurt you. It's time to let go. Let go. Separate yourself from this person, this memory, this relationship, this family member that was toxic, the coworker, the job situation, butt hurt, it's more than butt hurt. I kind of hate that term. I shouldn't have even said that. It's more than butt hurt. It's the complete, putting everything into something just to have, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. And you just keep going back and back and back. And I can go 10 times and separate yourself from that. Beautiful message. Beautiful, beautiful message. And let's look at Keepers of the Light. Light activation. Shine your light. Your eternal guidance is coming through loud and clear. And that guidance is separation from this person. What a great message. I really think, I kind of spoke about job as well. I think that if I relate this to money or finances or job searches for people, I would say that if you were let go of a job or you had to walk away from a job because you were being manipulated and not respected, taken advantage of, people were lying, stabbing you in the back. If you had to leave that job, it probably was difficult. Maybe there's people there that you cared about, but in the end, you just kept getting a sword, and you had your tower moment, whether you decided or in the end, it's the universe that released you, caused it to be bad enough, If this isn't bad enough, this is 3 swords. How do you think 10 feel? I think we've all been there. We thought 3 sucked, but wait, there's more. Ding. It really sucked, but ta-da! New beginnings, blessings, amazing. Separate yourself from the disappointment. If your spirit just told me that you may still be communicating with someone from that job and they're stirring the pot with you. They're stirring the pot with you and they seem like they're coming for a good reason, but they're not. They're just enjoying giving you more swords. Like, yeah, so-and-so said this about you. So-and-so said that about you. So separate yourself from that person. I think whoever's listening knows who I'm talking about. It's not for your higher good. It's causing you to refuse the tower. Thank you, Spirit. It's causing you to refuse why everything crumbled if you're talking to this person. Because they're probably hoping there's an 11 of swords and there's not. Ha ha. Bitch. Telling you. That person's not going to get this because they're still stabbing people. People that are still stabbing aren't getting the world card, but you are because you moved forward. Beautiful. And shine your light. And you're going to have some guidance. You're going to have guidance when it comes to a job and a new opportunity. And it's going to be loud and clear. This message means that it's not going to be innuendos you're going to get an actual message that is tangible. Your eternal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So don't be talking to anyone that's covering up your light. If someone's covering up your light, it's because they want to give you another sword. So I think that's how I can relate it to your job situation. You're going to get a message that is tangible, like a phone call or an interview or something. And if you're still stuck in this energy, separate yourself from it. Please, please, please separate yourself from it and hold this. I can relate this to a wand, which is passion in tarot. You're holding your wand and your dream. You know, we could say that this is the Ace of Wands. That is your passion moving forward. The universe is loud and clear going to give it to you, but you have to let this go. So I hope everybody really, really enjoyed this message. It's going to be a beautiful energy. My email is in the description below. Please like this video, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so you can be alerted on when I go live or upload videos. And thank you again for being some of my very first subscribers. And I look forward to this channel growing and growing. And thank you. Namaste.